Science fiction, horror, produced by Ridley Scott. His son's having a go at this bitch. Let's talk about it. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Brass Tacks in this bitch. You already know. We're here to talk about Species Part 7. No. We're here to talk about Morgan. So let's talk about it. So this company, a bunch of scientists, have created a humanoid with telekinetic abilities, extra strength. Morgan is pretty much a badass. What could go wrong, right? The way the movie starts off is pretty vicious. I was just like, damn. Morgan's getting a little bit out of control. She doesn't know how to handle her anger, and she's very impulsive. Makes for a dangerous person, especially considering she got all these extra skills, and she kind of like a weapon in this bitch. They hire a consultant, Kate Mara. She come across as a little frigid and shit, a little wooden in her acting sometimes. But she's beautiful. In this movie, she's very stoic, but she looked like she got skills of her own. She like a low-key assassin. I don't know, she dangerous as a motherfucker. You could just tell. Some people, they walk in the room, you could just tell, damn, if shit hits the fan, you look like you're gonna be ready in this bitch. And shit hits the fan like a motherfucker. God damn. And all hell breaks loose. Paul Giamatti makes an appearance in this bitch. He's fucking awesome. He's got this look in every movie that he has when he's panicked or a little pissed off. That face he makes, for the little amount of time he's in this movie, he's fucking great. He steals the scene like he always does. Yeah, hats off to him. There's some very good effects in this movie, fairly practical the way it's done. Generally, I enjoyed the movie. I did get a Species vibe, for sure. I did. There was parts I was looking at this, I thought to myself, damn, this is like Species in a lot of ways. Not in every way, but in a lot of ways. If this is Ridley Scott's son's directorial debut, not bad at all. Now there's some action and there's some violence that takes place, where the camera cuts fairly quickly, which is weird to me because there are other scenes where it's graphic and violent as hell. It felt like some bits were censored, some bits cut away too quick to avoid the blood. I didn't understand those choices the director made, but what can you do? Luke Scott, he's got quite a promising future based on this movie. This movie isn't great. It's predictable. There's something that happens towards the end, which I kind of saw coming. So I'm sure you guys will see coming, but I'm not going to spoil it here. It's science fiction and horror, which are two of my favorite combinations. So you can't really go wrong in that bitch. Morgan, shot in 2.8K. Visual effects, rendered at 2K. Digital intermediate, 2K. DTS master audio sound. The transfer's really good, actually. Really good. It's definitely an improvement over the Blu-ray. It's sharp, there's detail, there is nice depth. The HDR really shows in certain scenes, especially some of the outdoor scenes, the greenery and what have you. The majority of this movie takes place in the dark, so there's no loss in detail, there's no crush. Once again, the HDR manages the dark scenes very well. There's certain things you can distinguish which you couldn't do in the 1080p. In the 1080p, certain scenes look soft here. It's very fine, very sharp. You can see textures on clothing. I mean, there is blood in this movie, so the color of the blood is more deep and pronounced here than it is on the 1080p. So it's a visual improvement over the 1080p in a lot of ways. There's areas where they're out in the woods and you notice a lot of things in the background which are more pronounced, more prominent than the 1080p version for sure. The depth of field is very significant in this movie. There's a nice three-dimensional pop. Some of the colors pop, although it remains natural in a lot of areas. You see the light hitting the leaves. HDR is doing a mighty fine job here. Up close and faces reveals wrinkles and imperfections in the skin, just like 4K should do. And I didn't notice any problems with the CGI. Not that there was a lot of CGI in this movie, there were a lot of practical effects. So once again, it's a win for the 4K Blu-ray. It's a decent movie, it's not a bad movie, it's fairly predictable in parts. The director does tension very well in this movie. And there's always an undertone in dread because you don't know what quite is going to happen. You know how the movie's going to unfold, but there's some instances where you're just like, shit, I don't know what Morgan's going to do in this bitch. And Kate Mara, She a little too thin for your boy, but I will say this, she beautiful and she look even more stunning in 4K. You know what to do, baby. Go eat a couple of burgers, get a bit healthier for your boy. Come drop me a DM, baby. If you like sci-fi horror, chances are you're going to like this movie. It's a decent movie. So go pick it up in 4K. You're not going to regret it. It's a good one in this bitch. And that's it, guys. Hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, go fuck yourselves. No, I'm playing. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all the love and support on this channel. You have a great week, and I'll catch you guys soon.